Hello, all of my beautiful Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign friends. My name is LaShawn with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your April 2018 Love and Romance reading. As always, I would like to say thank you so much to all of those who have thumbs up and liked my videos. Thank you to all of those who have commented and shared my videos. Thank you to all of my old subscribers as well as all of my new subscribers. I appreciate the support from you all so much. So, a few quick announcements. I apologize for getting these readings out later than I intended. When the Mercury retrograde happened, I actually completely lost my voice and I had no voice and couldn't talk last week. So now I'm getting all the videos out. For those of you who booked a private reading with me, your reading should be coming soon. And the rest of the readings will follow this one, the monthly readings. I decided to do Aries first because it is Aries season. So happy birthday to all my lovely Aries friends. Another quick announcement. I do plan on doing monthly readings because I have started my High Priestess dedication period. So now with that, I plan on allotting more of my time, even more of my time to spirituality. I already, I'm a very spiritual person, but I plan on providing you all with more messages. So I'm excited about that. So if you have not subscribed already, please subscribe now. Alrighty, so these are general readings. The messages may or may not resonate with you. If they do not resonate with you, please check your moon and rising sign videos. And if they do, you can check your moon, sun, and rising sign videos for a more complete picture of your love or romantic relationships. Also, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can go ahead and do so at my website, PowerLifeHypnosis.com. Also, if you're interested in learning about who your future long-term romantic partner is, or your future husband, your future wife, you can also book a reading with me, a future partner reading, straight from the description box below. So please check that out. You can book an extended reading as well. All right, so moving forward, I will go ahead and get into your spread here. So for your first prediction, I'm going to provide you with two predictions, and then I will go ahead and get into some guidance for you. So excuse me, let's get started. So for your first prediction, I have here, oh, can you see that? This is the letter, the tree, as well as the lilies. Okay, so the first thing I see here when I'm looking at these three cards I see that there are two sevens here, and this letter and this tree card with the two sevens is going to indicate there may be some worries. However, I do have an overall good spread for you, so I'll keep on getting into that. So I can see here that some of you may be taking your time with communicating with someone. You may be slowly communicating with someone, taking your time, patiently getting to know them, because, so I'll start here. The card in the middle is the tree again. So this tree card can mean either patience. It can mean something, not patience, I'm sorry, that's more the lilies, but something maturing over a significant period of time, allowing something to mature. So because we have the letter card as the first card, it's like the letter card can stand for communication. This is usually written communication. So you may be talking to somebody, for example, through email, through text messages, through, I don't know, written letter, even though people don't really do that anymore, writing love letters. But you're going to be communicating to someone through the written word. So this may be somebody, again, I'm repeating myself, but somebody you may be getting to know very slowly, because I have these two cards of patience, these two cards of slow movement with the tree and the lilies. The tree card can also mean a strong connection with someone. So you may be communicating with someone you have a strong connection with. This person can be someone older than you, because the lilies card usually stands for somebody who's older. This could be somebody mature. This can be an older male over the age of 30. This can be a female as well, but this is going to be somebody older and more mature, somebody peaceful. This could also be somebody who's very sensual, somebody that you find sensual. So you're going to be, again, spending a lot of time communicating with this person. The tree card can also stand for a soulmate or a karmic partner, a karmic mate as well. So you may be spending a lot of time talking to a karmic partner who's an older individual. Or you could be spending time talking to someone who you feel like you have a serious connection with, and the communication might be sensual, the communication might be slow going or something like that. So that's what I have for this combination. So try not to worry in this situation because it doesn't look like it's anything difficult, but I do see here some worries that you may have. But it looks like this may be a serious connection as well for some of you. So that's what I have for your first prediction. Okay. For your second prediction, I'm going to use, I'll just move these up here actually. For my second prediction here, I'm going to use my love fortune telling cards. So I'm excited about this. I've been having a lot of fun using my cards. Thank you so much for all of those who have commented last month about the cards, telling me how they resonated with you, because I'm seeing that these cards are really resonating with people. So I'm really, really happy about that. Also, let me say something very quickly. So during the month of April, on the 15th of the month, there's going to be a new moon, which is going to be in your sign of Aries. Also, that is the day that Mercury is going to go direct, because Mercury is in retrograde right now. So if there's anything communication wise, you feel like communicating your feelings or communicating something that you feel is very important, or something that you need to communicate right away with somebody who you are romantically involved with, it may be a good idea to wait a few days after the new moon settles, because a lot of energy can be, you know, picking up around the time of the full moon and the new moon. So if possible, which may be difficult for you Aries, if possible, wait a few days after the new moon to communicate whatever important issues, whatever important things that you need to communicate with someone who you are romantically involved with. Okay, so moving forward. So for those of you who are new to my channel and you have not seen these cards, these are my love prediction, my love fortune telling cards, and they actually, they just have a word on them. They don't have any pictures or anything like that. So I'm going to tell you the story that I have here, and I'm going to pull some clarifiers as well. So for your second prediction, in the past here, I see a situation where you Aries may have had to learn about something. There may have been some forgiveness included in that, but at the very least you learned about something regarding someone in your love life. It could be a partner, it could be somebody who you were interested in, or somebody could have learned something about you, because this can be vice versa. This is the energy of what's going on with you Aries. So I see here that you may have learned about some setbacks or some issues within your love life, because you may have realized that things were actually not what they seem to be. And this could be with somebody who was a soulmate of yours, or who you feel is a soulmate of yours. And it looks like something was not as it seemed. Somebody found out that something was not as it seemed, and it may have blocked movement forward within this connection. It may have blocked movement forward. So I'm seeing here that there are some messages, there's some news, there's some messages that may be received about some secrets. So you may have kept something, someone else may have kept something from you, and it looks like there's going to be some messages or some news received regarding these secrets. And that will make sense, because in the past here I see that there was some illusion. Somebody was not being completely forthcoming when it comes to your connection. So there's going to be some messages again that are received. So it looks like you may have a conversation with this person. So that makes sense, because we have this first prediction here about this letter card, which is written news, written messages being received, being sent. So another way that the Lenormand prediction can go is you may be patiently waiting for a message as well, because I do see here that a message is going to be received about some secrets. So it's going to lead to a conversation about something. So moving forward, the near future, I see that somebody is going to be holding on to someone else. So it's going to be either you Aries holding on to somebody, or somebody's going to be holding on to you. And there may be a factor of somebody kind of chasing after somebody. It looks like somebody's going to be chasing after somebody, but I'm seeing here a completion, an ending of some type of commitment. So it may be that you, Aries, end a commitment with somebody, or you decide to complete your cycle with this person. And this could be a karmic mate, because soulmates, they can also be karmic mates. So it looks like somebody's going to be completing a commitment cycle with somebody, or somebody may be doing that with you. But let me mention this. The card on the bottom of the deck is it's all good. Things are going to be great. You're going to be content with the situation. And as I was shuffling the deck, that card kept popping out saying that things are going to be fine no matter what. And as I was shuffling the deck, cards of positivity, cards saying things are all good, cards saying, you know, success, were popping out. So this is a good sign that no matter what goes on here, things are going to be good for you, Aries. So moving forward, I see that either a younger female, well, I see here a younger female, but this could be a female of any age. But for many of you, this can be you as a younger female in this connection. And again, up here, I do have someone older who's popping out in this reading. So someone who is younger may ghost someone, or you may be ghosted by this person. Okay, so again, I'm seeing that, and I just noticed that on the bottom of the deck, we have somebody who's left out in the cold. Now on the bottom of the deck. So we have somebody who's left out in the cold. So I'm seeing here that somebody is going to, you know, maybe cut communication with somebody. So you may decide to cut communication with somebody. Again, after learning about something, after realizing that things were not as they seem and things stopped moving forward, you may learn about some secrets. And that's going to cause a completion in the cycle of this relationship. And somebody's going to, you know, cut communication. Somebody may cut communication or consider cutting communication from somebody, whether this be you or the other person. But this may be a situation where you felt bound and restricted in the past, or you may feel bound and restricted to this decision, or you may just feel, you know, some kind of restriction in this situation. But it looks like there's going to be somebody left out. And there's going to be slow movement moving forward. So you will be moving forward from this situation. It looks like the situation will be okay. And this may be a situation that benefits you. So you may be the one ghosting somebody else. So that is what I see here in this spread. I apologize if you can hear the noise outside. Alrighty, so my lovely Aries friends, for your guidance, I'm using my Wisdom of the Oracle cards, I believe they're called. Yeah, sorry for that outside distraction. So the card on the bottom of the deck I have here is, let's see where you can see that, All That Glitters. I have here Building Blocks, Milk and Honey, and No Place Like Home, and this card came up in the reverse. Okay, so regarding your guidance, what I have here, so the All That Glitters card is on the bottom. This is number 16. So this can be speaking of going within to do some introspection. So this card here is saying to look beneath the surface. Make sure that you look beneath the surface when it comes to a certain individual, when it comes to your love life, when it comes to whatever situation is prominent in your love life during the month of April, because, you know, there may be things that seem nice and shiny and glittery and wonderful on the outside, but you have to make sure that it matches those things on the inside. You know, because something can be champagne on the outside and malt liquor on the inside, or a person can be champagne and crystal on the outside, and they could be, you know, old Mickey's from 2 years ago with the top open on the inside. So make sure that, you know, what is on the outside matches what is on the inside. because people are not always who they seem to be. Situations are not always what they seem to be. And we did have here a situation where there were some illusions and things were not as they seem, and there were some secrets. So make sure to pay attention to, or not pay attention to, but just notice, note any discrepancies within maybe your love life and another an individual, what they say and what they're doing, for example, how they seem and what you hear them say. But just look at any discrepancies, and this could be speaking of you. So moving forward, I have building blocks number 28. So it looks like there's going to be some kind of new beginning, or this card is speaking about a new beginning in which you are looking at the foundation of your romantic life. You're looking at the foundation of how your relationships are built, because our relationships are built on our beliefs. They're built on our ideals about love. They're built on our past situations in love. For example, if we've been heartbroken in the past, that's something that's going to carry over. If we've been heartbroken and that's something that we haven't worked on and haven't dealt with, that's something that may be affecting us in the present. So look at the foundations in which your love life is built on. Is it built on truth? Is it built on honesty? Is it built on open communication? Is it built on loving openly and fearlessly? But whatever it is, look at the foundations that your love life is built on, and make sure to build your relationships moving forward on the best foundation. You don't want to build a relationship on, sand. You don't want to build a relationship on sand. You don't want to build a house of cards. You want to build something that's solid. So that comes with getting to know somebody, truly who they are, before you jump into a relationship with them. Getting to know somebody truly for who they are before you make a opinion, a absolute opinion about them. You can meet somebody and they can tell you something, tell you this, that, and the other thing, just to tell you these things, and it can cause somebody to form an opinion of this person like they are the greatest or like they are wonderful, because we could be projecting what we want to see onto somebody else. But this is saying too, make sure that your relationships are built on a solid foundation. You're looking at who this person is, what this person can bring you, and it's also about not, does this person like me? Does this person want to be with me? It's also about how can this person benefit me? Okay, that sounds bad. No, not like that. Scratch that. Not how can this person benefit me, but is this person good for me? How about that? Is this person good for me? Is this person right for me? Will this person be somebody who would benefit my life? Somebody who would add to my life, not take away from my life. That's more what I meant when I said, would this person benefit me? Not to use the person, but would this person benefit my life as opposed to take away from it? Because many of you Aries have had somebody in the past, like last year, who was taking away from you. So many of you may be moving forward, so you want to look at things like this. So the next card that I have again is Milk and Honey. And this Milk and Honey card says that during the month of April, things are actually once again going to be very, very good for you. You're going to be feeling like you're in your authentic zone. You're going to be wearing the world as a loose garment. So you're not wanting anything that you don't have. You have abundance in love. You have everything that you already need in your relationships. I'm seeing here number 51. So you have happiness, you have harmony around you when it comes to your relationships. All your needs are met. You're going to be good during the month of April. So the next card that I have here is this card is No Place Like Home in the reverse. So this is speaking of changes happening. So this is also saying, when the card is in the upright, it speaks of being comfortable in your own skin, being comfortable with who you are. When this card is in the reverse, it's saying to not be so comfortable with the things that you've done before. So again, it could be a good time to make changes with how you proceed in your love life, because this is a card saying to do something different. What is familiar may not always be best. What you're used to may not always be best. So dare to do something different. Don't be so quick to find what is home for you. Try something new, try something different, and that may benefit you in your love life. So even if that means letting somebody go, you know, ghosting somebody, not talking to somebody, whatever that is, do something different. So in the past, if you were always available and you were always communicating and entertaining somebody who maybe wasn't the best or who wasn't honest, this would be to not do that, you know? So make sure to not always be so quick to find what is comfortable and what you have done before. You know, in order to receive a different result, we have to do something different. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and pull a postcard for you from Spirit. I love these cards. I use them every day, and they're really helpful. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a postcard for you from Spirit regarding your love life during the month of April. Oops, excuse me, guys. All right, so the message I have for you is, dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days. Giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good can leave you feeling depleted, like an empty well. If it feels as if there's no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself some flowers, or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more work on yourself. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often. And be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being now. The word is no. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You don't have to explain. Just say no. Gently but firmly, then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to center, replenished, and ready for more adventure. We love you so very much. All right, my beautiful Aries friends, that is your reading for the month of April. Thank you so much. Again, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so through my website, PowerLifeHypnosis.com. You can also do so through the description box below, so please check that out. I hope that I was able to provide you guys with some useful guidance and messages. You can go ahead and check out your moon, sun, and rising sign as well, and your Venus sign if you like. So thank you again. Please thumbs up and like these messages, like this video. If the messages resonate with you, please comment, please share, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. I love you guys all so much, and I look very forward to seeing you here again very, very soon. Mwah. Bye, Aries.